What's the one they talked about at the Golden Globes? The Ozempic?
Oh,
Brought to you by Ozempic. You
everyone,
would be a great spokesperson for Ozempic.
dude, bro, bro. Just because the cartoon version of me is a little bit rotund does not mean I am that rotund. My goodness, you. Finally made it to this moment. It's just wild.
Yeah,
It was
it
only
is
like
wild.
3 years in the making.
Three years for you. This has been like what, a year for me?
I know, but that was a long year for you. This was always your dream to be able
Uh,
to talk about what you want without anyone else interrupting. And this is your opportunity to just voice your opinions and be like, hey, world, listen to me. I am the best. Except you have me. So I'm here to represent the world.
right, yeah. And when I normally have conversations with you, I do get interrupted. So this creates a platform for me to talk to you, like without you interrupting me. So we'll
Well,
see how it goes. Oh, see, it just happened.
yep, it did. And that brings us to our first sponsor for ADHD medication.
We don't have sponsors yet.
Yeah, I know. I wish we
We
did.
don't.
Yeah, I wish we did though. We don't have cred yet.
No.
I don't know. Hey, so how was your week, Mr.
Uh,
Jordo?
it was good. It was good. I went and visited a friend this weekend. Um, oh, you know what I did is I've never been, and a lot of my friends have talked about this place, and I finally went there. I went to Texas Roadhouse
Whoa,
for
your
lunch.
first time?
It was my first time.
I call that my eats my meats place.
I did eat meat. I did. I ordered a sirloin. I'm a little frustrated though, because I swear I ordered medium well, and the waitress even asked medium well or medium rare, and I'm like medium well. And what do I see? But just more pink than brown. So I'm a little upset by that. I'm hoping I don't get poisoned after my first time at Texas Roadhouse, but
Well,
um,
I don't know. I think you'll be okay.
I,
I'm not the most adept steak eater. I go with well done. I like it burnt to a crisp, no
okay.
pink, and very unpopular condiment that I use. And everyone seems to get mad at me. I am a ketchup on my steak guy.
That's okay. Ketchup has a lot of versatility.
But if you've
It can be
eaten,
very useful.
but if you've eaten with people who actually love steak, it's like it's almost as if I was pouring acid on my steak and ruining the flavor. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in that phase in life where I don't really care what other people are putting on their food unless you're putting ketchup in mac and cheese, then that's a different conversation.
Ketchup and mac and
Um,
cheese, man, dude, that's intense.
yeah, that's to me that is worse than ketchup on a steak.
So
Barbecue
okay,
sauce is virtually ketchup, but with different kinds of sugar and it's darker. I don't know.
so your first time. So for me, that I've eaten at Texas Roadhouse 3 times, and they've all been in Arizona, which is weird because I've been in Texas and I've been in Dallas, and I've only had Texas Roadhouse in Arizona.
Hmm. And oh my gosh, those rolls
Oh,
when they
oh,
came out, oh my
okay,
gosh.
okay. Rate those rolls out of 10, a score of
Those
10.
rolls came out the minute I sit down. I'm like, those look yummy. Take a roll. It was like bliss in my mouth. Like, oh my gosh, it was buttery. It was a little bit sweet. It was warm. It was like a hug in my mouth. It just
Wow.
like comforted my soul down to the core.
How
I
many
only
of
had two.
two? Only two?
I wanted more so bad. I can't tell you how much I wanted it bad, but I just knew I was going to be eating
Well,
more
you have
food later on.
self-control. That's some pretty good self-control.
It's more laziness to ask for more. I was too lazy to do that, so
Was your
I just
waitress at
didn't.
least cute?
Um, I'm gonna move on from that question because you know the butter. The butter is like it's got some kind of cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon butter, right?
Sure.
Have you not thought about that?
No, no. I eat the whole basket and then when I ask for more. We all
Yeah,
fight for it. We all demand more at our table. I'm surprised you guys did it.
yeah. It's anyway. It was good.
Well, I'm
So
happy for you.
enough about my weekend. Tell me about your week. What's it at?
Well, nothing really happened other than the fact that I've finished a book. And I'm not going to pretend to everyone and or lie to everyone and say that I'm a avid reader. I do not read that much. The most I read is whatever else on my phone, social media, the words, the captions in a video game. Yeah, so yeah, I finished my first book since probably seventh grade.
You haven't read a book since seventh grade.
Actually, well, read a book that I wanted to read since seventh grade, like for
Okay,
my own personal
really?
entertainment. So in seventh grade, I
Well,
read Jurassic Park.
you read Jurassic Park in seventh grade?
Dude, it was awesome.
Jeez.
Yeah.
When were
Oh,
you in middle school? The 1800s? That book is old.
yeah, but I started reading when the movie started coming out. So late early 90s, mid
That's
90s.
still a long time ago. That's
Stop. Well, that's why I'm Generation X.
hmm
And if we're not careful, I may turn in a Generation Triple X. But that's why we have Jordo here to keep me on track. And right now,
So
I'm taking off my shirt.
tell me, no, you're not. Stop lying.
Now, what do you think about of my nipple piercings?
Stop. You
Anyways,
should
so
cut that out. Cut that
no,
out.
I'm leaving that in.
Oh,
Anyways, so the book I finished was is written by an author named Andy Weir, well known for his other novel, The Martian,
ooh, The
which is
Martian. Loved that movie.
yeah, so like one of my favorite movies of all time with Matt Damon. Right now, score that movie out of 10. And okay, well, I'm gonna think of my score, and we're gonna say it. You say it first, and I'll say mine. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
And then so 10 out of 10 is a masterpiece.
hmm
1 out of 10 is like
We know it's bad.
it's probably really bad. It's probably like direct to VHS tapes movies.
Scum of the Earth, something that came out, yeah,
Probably like
direct,
those like murder videos or something. Like I don't know, maybe like
something
Faces
like
of Death.
cool, yeah, Cool Cat Saves the Kids, something
Oh,
like that.
Cool Cat. We own that movie. We
What?
own that movie. We bought it I bought it on Amazon Prime. We may have to watch that live because that movie is cringe.
Can't believe you wasted your money on that.
Oh
That's
my god.
crazy.
It, I thought it was funny for the at least for the first 5 minutes, but then it went on for another 50 minutes.
Anyway, let's say
Okay,
our
anyways,
scores for
anyways,
The
so yeah.
Martian.
Back on topic. Andy Weir, author of The Martian.
Wait,
Uh
what's your score for the
oh
movie out of
shoot. Yeah,
10?
yeah. See, there
You
we go.
forgot about that. Okay,
Okay,
three.
so masterpiece is 10. I say it's an easy 9 out of 10.
I thought we were gonna say our numbers at the same time. See,
Oh,
you gotta
oh
be
no.
medicated, man. You're so off. Like
Oh,
I
you
would
know
give it
what?
an
We'll
8.
8.
I'd
Okay, so
give it
we're
an
close. We're
8
close. Okay, so then with your 8 and my 9 under the XYZ show, The Martian officially receives an 8.5 score
out of 10.
out of
Correct.
10. Hey, I can go I can roll with that. I can roll with that. So the book I've actually finished is called Project Hail Mary.
Ooh,
And it's a science fiction novel about this scientist named Ryland Grace who's a lone astronaut who wakes up aboard a spaceship and like with no memory how he got there. And then he slowly remembers things and later he learns that he is humanity's last hope and because of the sun losing fuel or whatever it's dimming, there's a microorganism that is eating up the energy of the sun called they call it astrophage. So yeah, I it's wild. Okay, so the best way I could describe it is it is The Martian mixed with Interstellar mixed with Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest. Now that is an underrated movie.
Okay, yeah, there's enough humor in the book, and I feel like I think that would be hard to translate. I don't want to spoil anything, so that's what I'm just gonna say. Yeah, that it's there's gonna be some moments in there where I'm really interested to see how the directors pursue certain scenes. But what I've heard is that Ryan Gosling is the actor who is slated to be Ryland Grace in the film.
Oh, they are making it a movie. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, that I think
I
it
don't
comes out
think
in
you
two
mentioned
years.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It's coming out in, let me see, it's coming out in 2026. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, yeah, and it's like Ryan Gosling, and I don't know. I'm just really excited for this adaptation, and I look forward to seeing it. And it's one of the few times in my life that I actually read a book before the movie came out. Oh, hey, you know what? I lied. Jurassic Park wasn't the last book I read for fun. Hunger Games was the last book I read for
Oh,
fun.
okay. Yeah, I
And so I
read
made
that when I was in middle school.
yeah, I needed to read that before watching the films. And also I was in love with Jennifer Lawrence. I'm going to score her 10 out of 10, 11. Jennifer Lawrence. I
That's
mean,
fair.
Jennifer, if you hear this podcast, please join us. I
Oh,
don't,
so now that would be unreal if we could have guests, let alone
except the way
celebrity
I did
guests.
it, she's probably going to say, look, oh, this guy's creepy.
Yeah, correct. I looked at you and I thought that when I met you. So,
Okay. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, doesn't that sound exciting? A little Interstellar mixed with The Martian?
honestly, we need that in Hollywood because this last year was a bit of a step back from the year before in terms of films I was really excited to like have to see it in the theater
Yeah.
for.
What is the last movie that I saw in the theater this year that was like you have to see it in the theater?
Mm, for you? Are
I
you
guess I guess for me was Gladiator 2. I mean,
uh
I'm a big fan of Gladiator, the original with Russell Crowe. Uh, but seeing it in the theater, I had to make sure to see it in theater before it came out on Fandango, Voodoo, whatever. And the best part of watching that film at the theater was the popcorn bucket that I had. I bought the special edition popcorn bucket
oh
for
really?
Gladiator
Yeah.
2, and so I was eating my popcorn out of a replica Coliseum.
Nice. Yeah, that's a decent choice. I would say the last one I saw, because if we were doing the best one of last year, I would have said Dune 2. But the last one I saw that was worth the price of admission was Wicked for me.
Oh man, that's one I haven't got. I'm a big fan of musicals too, and I haven't seen that one
Oh
yet.
my
So I
gosh,
is that bad?
that's that's pretty bad.
Right,
It's it's worth it. Ariana Grande slays it.
ooh, I like that. See, I'm looking at
She's
the
it's kind of
list
weird
here.
because she's blonde and her eyebrows are blonde too. Throws me off a little bit.
Oh, so
But like the acting is great. It totally makes up for it, and she's
so
perfect for the role.
so you would
Like,
say she's more like an albino grande?
sure, yeah.
Please,
Arya,
listeners, do not turn this podcast off. Stick around. I promise I'll do that less.
uh,
Okay, yeah,
as
yeah,
as the kids would say, that was a womp womp of a
yeah,
joke.
yes,
Uh,
100%. I don't know. I can't see. I'm looking at the list, and other than Gladiator 2 for me, and I would have loved to see Dune 2, would have loved to seen Dune 2 at the theater, but I never got a chance. But I did see it as soon as it came out on
oh my
stream.
gosh. I went to the biggest theater in the area,
Yeah,
went to IMAX. And what's cool about this IMAX theater is that how like today you have to reserve your seats. You have to
yeah,
pick out which individual seat you're sitting in.
yeah.
This one, old school. Love the feel of it. You just buy the tickets. They just sell them all, and they're like, seating is first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Love that feel because when I went there, I got there probably, I don't know, I was running late because the train. So I got there right at the end. I had to sit in the front, the second row from the front, off to the right. So I was just like looking at the screen right there. This is like the biggest IMAX in our area.
And you meant to get that seat?
And no, I
Oh
did
no, so
not, but
the
I loved it because I was so close to the speakers.
yeah.
Like, when he'd call the earth, those oh, what's the name of the giant earthworm? Do you remember
Tremors?
the name? No. No, what's the name of those earthworms? Worms from Dune?
Oh,
The sandworms.
sandworms.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're just called sandworms, weren't they?
Oh gosh, what are they actually called? Oh, the Shia. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, I've seen the movie and I didn't even know what that
Man,
was.
I forgot.
Yeah, so that's why we just say
All right, I did a
sandworms.
quick Google search. Sandworms. Yeah. Why did I say earthworm? That's dumb of me. Anyway, but like when they would come out of the sand, the sound would be so great. Like it would shake my seat.
Oh, and
Oh, it was the best movie experience I've had, possibly in my entire life. That movie was fantastic.
oh, I bet. Watching it from home was amazing. All right, like I remember, I don't know. I wish I had the opportunity to go see that movie in the theaters. That's one regret I have from 2024. But hey, check this out. Let's go run down the list of blockbusters, the number one movies from
Oh, the
2024, and
box
I
office
yeah.
ones?
So I'll
Yeah.
go through. I'll say it out loud. I want your hot takes, and I'll respond.
Can I guess which ones are on there?
Let me see. I don't see. See if I could sort it by gross.
You don't
Okay.
want to do worldwide?
No. Let's see what this is for box. Let's just do United States for now, because this
Okay.
is what I was able to pull up. So, what do you think the number one? Okay, I'll tell you. This movie made $211 million plus minus in July of 2024.
It's either Inside Out or Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh, you need to make a choice.
I'll say Deadpool.
That is correct, man. You are a genius. I got like Rain Man of movies here.
I'm not cheating, by the way.
Oh, I know. Uh, that is okay. Yeah, 2024. That is the other blockbuster movie I saw in the theaters. And I
Yeah.
remember coming out of that theater and thinking to myself, that was amazing. I know the plot was a little thin, but I was just happy to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds just playing off each other, and
Yeah.
it was perfect. It's what I needed, especially with the duds that Disney Marvel has been
Yeah.
releasing. It was
Yeah.
necessary.
I would say it was great in the moment. Like it was necessary for the times
Hmm.
because like the movies that were coming out were pretty disappointing, save for maybe Challengers,
Yeah,
which I can go back to that had some great performances in it. But
yeah,
like we needed like a Marvel movie that had a lot of fan service like this one, and it just delivered on that. Um, especially, oh, I don't want to spoil it, but anyway, there's some good stuff.
yeah. Lots of cameos. Just lots of lots. It was fan service to the max. And it was just
Yeah,
like, just give them what they want, make them happy, so we don't lose money. Uh, no. So yeah, that one was one I was really happy to see in the theaters. So it's that, and then Gladiator 2 were my two that I saw. How about June 16, 2024? This movie grossed 154 million.
all the way back in June
Yeah, it's a June 16 weekend date when it debuted.
16th. But wasn't Inside Out too?
Yeah, it is. It is Inside Out
Okay.
too. Good. Uh,
That
I have.
movie made me cry in theater.
Oh, see, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
I
Oh
know
my
everyone that is.
God.
I heard it was good.
It was. Oh my gosh, like
The first one killed me.
hit it hit all the feels. Oh my
Really?
gosh. Yes.
All right, so you
Because
should.
I'm a perfectionist and a big part of the movie is, Riley's trying to, be on the hockey team in high school. It's the transition from middle school to high school. You're
Yeah,
trying, instead of being at the top dog in school, you're now at the bottom and you're trying to make an impact, you know, and she just doesn't want to feel like she's not good enough. And that really hit me
I feel like you could
because
relate.
I think about that. I thought about that a lot as a kid, you know.
It's definitely a common feeling for most kids growing up, whether or not you're good enough, especially through adolescence. And it's about adolescence, right? Because I think that's what I heard, right? Those tough
It's about,
moments.
yeah, the early
Yeah.
teenage years.
Yeah.
Yeah, just coming of age.
Yeah, your eyes are
That's,
getting watery. Are you starting to get emotional just thinking
oh
about
my
it?
gosh, you were so devious. You know
You,
that we're only doing audio, so
yeah.
anything you say, people are assuming is true. That
Well,
is not true.
hey,
It's another
if you
lie.
join our Patreon, we will have exclusive video podcasts so you can see
Stop.
Jordan. Okay, it's just kidding.
He's just memeing.
I'm a walking meme.
Come on, BDC.
Okay, December 1st with 139 million.
December 1st. Did it
Yeah.
release December 1st?
Ooh, let me see. Let me double check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it is the highest amount it made at its debut when it hit number one.
December 1st.
When it hit number one,
So
maybe it opened at second.
so I know it's not Gladiator 2. I know it's not Wicked.
Oh, here I got some. Here, I'll give you a hint.
Hold on. No,
Let's.
no, no. Let me think. Let me
Okay,
think.
okay, okay.
It's a movie that came out in December 1st.
Cheating.
Oh, I'm not cheating. It came out December.
All right, I'll give you a hint.
Wait, was it Moana 2?
Yes, which I haven't seen yet either.
I haven't seen that one either. Man,
I I'm I, I am a
I
big
forgot that
fan.
movie existed. I
I'm a
forgot
big
it
fan.
existed.
I'm a big fan of that first one.
The
Okay, so
second one I heard was like,
a little mid.
yes, oh my gosh. It's got an average below 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
That's
So
not good. Dang it, Disney. Do better.
oh, hey, one thing I wanted to do, because we're going to head into our very first pee break. Uh, since we both have seen Deadpool and Wolverine, let's
Mhm.
do our individual scores and then come up with our average. And hopefully somewhere we're gonna log this so we can go over like a collection of our scores and then see if it changed. So
Hmm.
Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm gonna go think for my score. I'm gonna let you say it first, and then I'll say mine because I don't know if the mics will pick us both up at the same time as clear.
Okay,
So
that's fair.
yeah, that's what I was thinking when I messed up the first time. But you
So
know
I
what?
go first. I
Yes.
go
So
first.
let me think. I'm gonna my score for Deadpool and
Actually, you know
Wolverine.
what? You go first because I know my score will not waver after hearing your score. I can't say the same about you.
Okay. So for Deadpool and Wolverine, it was a lot higher before our conversation about it today. Because I get it. It was fan service, member berries. It was literally member berries for people, right? So it was when I was at the theater, it was an easy 9.5, right? Just at the theater and all that. But after our conversation, BDC and Generation X will give Deadpool and Wolverine a score of 8 out of 10.
Okay. So I think when I saw it, it was a 7 out of 10.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, this average is going to go down. I
Um,
could feel it. I
I
could feel
think
it.
after talking about it a little more, just the longevity, because there's some distance between. now and when it was released now.
Of course.
So thinking about the rewatchability, so I gotta say it dropped a little bit to a 6 out of 10 for me,
Okay.
for Jordo and
Okay.
Gen
So
Z.
that puts us at 7 out of 10 for the XYZ score for Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, the other movie we talked about that we both have seen during this podcast was Dune 2.
That's true.
So I'm gonna have you go with your score first because we've had conversations in the past about Dune, and I know
Sure.
that we have different vibes for Dune. So I'm gonna let you think
That's
of your
fine.
score, and then I'll go with mine.
Okay, easy. 9 out of 10.
Ooh, yeah. See, I was thinking you were gonna go like a 9.5.
Oh, I didn't know we could do decimals. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay. Um, for me, and also I did not see in the theater because Dune is a movie that I respect, but I did not get excited for. So, and I'm a big fan of science fiction movies.
Mhm.
For me, Dune 2 is a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a respectable 8 out of 10.
Yeah, so 8 out of 10. So it makes sense. Like it's a great film. I'll watch it again. I'm going to tell you, if they had more scenes in that world where it was black and white,
Oh my gosh.
that really like that got me. Where like that the way they the cinematography and then the set for that, well, whatever, that
Yes,
place was
that world.
amazing.
Yes.
And Austin Butler was terrifying. Like I wanted more of that. And
Yeah, he's creepy.
I like that. So, okay, cool. Going to use what? We should have some sponsors by then, right? So when we have to go on our pee breaks,
Yeah,
should it be brought to you by Flomax?
what's the one they talked about at the Golden Globes? The Ozempic?
Oh,
Brought to you by Ozempic. You
everyone,
would be a great spokesperson for Ozempic.
dude, bro, bro. Just because the cartoon version of me is a little bit rotund does not mean I am that rotund. My goodness,
You
just let you
said
know,
that.
this
You
guy,
said that.
Jordo, is as skinny as a toothpick. You know, zero muscle tone.
Hey, I've been lifting, okay?
Okay, yeah,
Don't at me.
okay. But anyway, back from our little break.
Yes.
What do we have going
What's
on?
the other movie we've both seen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gladiator 2.
Oh.
Scored out of 10.
Wait, can we score Gladiator 1 first?
Oh, okay. I like that.
I know that we both seen that one with Russell Crowe, directed by Ridley Scott, one of the greatest films of all time.
Excuse me.
So for me, Gladiator, starring Russell Crowe, he won Best Actor for that film, which
Hmm.
it was more of a makeup. He should have won Best Actor for what was it, Beautiful Mind or something? I can't.
He won both years,
Who won both years? Okay, and
back
I
to
think
back.
they were hoping he was going to win for The Insider too, where he gained all that weight to be the whistleblower for the tobacco industry. Uh, I think that's a supporting actor, wasn't it?
He was the lead, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I think they were hoping he would win that one.
I don't
Uh,
know. He won it back to back. Gladiator 2, sorry, no, Gladiator came first, and then A Beautiful Mind.
oh, both films are oof top
Both
notch.
films won Best Picture.
Whew. I do think A Beautiful Mind is a better overall film. Sorry, I just burped.
Excuse you.
Ooh, that smells weird. Sorry, that probably shouldn't go, but it's gonna stay. Uh, Gladiator, the original, the OG Gladiator, starring Russell Crowe, Joaquin Phoenix, directed by Ridley Scott. 10 out of 10.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's my 10. That's my 10.
Before I answer, I gotta make an edit. Russell Crowe won for Gladiator. He did not win for A Beautiful Mind, but he was nominated. And can you guess which actor beat him for the award?
Yeah. It was Denzel Washington
Very
for
good,
Training Day.
Denzel for Training Day.
Yes, my man.
So you would give the first Gladiator a 10 out of 10.
Well, you know what? Okay, let me just talk about the
No, no, no,
history.
no. I just wanna make sure we're talking about the first one here.
First one, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I still remember the first time I saw it. It was in college, and we had a sneak preview at the Student Center Auditorium. And I remember no one really knew who the heck Russell Crowe was. We just kept seeing these commercials for this movie called Gladiator, and we thought it was just one, like, it's just going to be a corny action pick, kind of like a Jason Statham. Like, I love this, it's fun, but very shallow. But I came out of that theater or that auditorium mesmerized and shocked at how good that film was. Joaquin Phoenix carried that film too. It was amazing. But anyways, 10 out of 10. Early 20s was
Yeah.
when I saw it, and mid 20s was when I bought it on DVD. And then I bought it on Blu-ray, and then I bought it on 4K. I bought it on everything. And then I even played, Gladiator video games just because I was so hyped on it. Swords and Sandals was my jam. When I was a kid, Clash of the Titans was one of my favorite films, and Spartacus. Uh,
Okay, wait. So you're telling me that going back to when you first watched it, the experience had an impact on you, right?
it literally changed my life.
Because of the location, who you were with, the privilege of seeing it as a sneak preview.
Well, and also, being a fan of history, to have like a historical type movie. I know there's a lot of there's a lot of fiction in it, obviously, but to have a historical epic like that and be entertaining, dramatic, funny, violent too. Being young, I wanted to see the violence because I thought that was cool. I loved war movies and things like that. But yes, 10 out of 10. Russell Crowe created all those lines that every male in America memorized. Oh, and then we all said, "Am I not merciful to our girlfriends?" Like Joaquin Phoenix. 10 out of 10, solid 10, with a seal of approval, the BDC seal of approval.
Okay. Okay.
Please, just be nice. Be nice,
Um,
Jordo.
so
Do not do me dirty on this.
I'm gonna be honest. When I
Oh,
first
oh,
watched the movie,
okay,
I
please.
gave it I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Oh my gosh.
However,
I'm gonna end the podcast.
listen,
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
after watching Gladiator 2, looking at my rating for that, and then thinking about it some more, probably more accurate rating of how I feel about it now is an 8 out of 10.
Okay, wait. So what is an example of a 7 out of 10 movie then? If you're gonna give Gladiator Best Picture, Best
Yeah.
Actor, a 7 out of 10, that's lower than, according to our rating, Deadpool and Wolverine. You might need to make some adjustments,
You know
buddy.
why it's lower than Deadpool and Wolverine is because you gave Deadpool and Wolverine, what was it? A 9 out of 10 to begin with?
It was it was Marvel Jesus.
I gave it a 6. Okay. I give Deadpool and Wolverine a 6. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm
All right.
giving Gladiator an 8 out of 10 now. Okay.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is in the 8 out of 10 range.
Okay, good. Then that makes it a 9 out of 10.
See,
Therefore,
don't complain.
it's not a masterpiece now
Don't complain.
because of you.
It is very good.
No, a masterpiece is going to be a 10. So when we get to those 10 out of 10s,
I
the
am
world will know
I
because
am hypercritical.
he is hypercritical. Yes, Jordo is hypercritical. I'm more of a fanboy and I'm just a little more shallow. And I'm just the popcorn eater, and just enjoying the show. When we find those 10 out of 10s in this podcast, it's actually going to mean something.
Do you know how hard it is for me to find a movie that's 10 out of 10 for me? I have 35 movies out of the 1,300 movies I've seen
This is gonna be
that
awesome.
I would give a 10 out of 10.
I cannot
Do
wait.
you know the percentage? Let me put that in my
All right, let's
calculator.
go. All right,
Okay,
mathematics.
that is 35 divided by 100, sorry, 1,300. That is, prepare to be shocked, 0.02.
That
That is,
we need
that
to.
is,
Oh, we need to fix you. You need to enjoy life more. Give
wait,
people a chance.
is that right? 35 divided by 100, 0.02. Okay, yeah, so that's 2%. 2% of movies I've seen.
You need to change your ways, and that's what we're going to do with this podcast. I'm going to make you
No,
appreciate
no,
movies more.
five stars out of 5 stars should mean something in my opinion.
Okay, you know what? That's going to be great. We're going to work through this beautiful podcast, and we're going to it'll be very entertaining for the audience, and we're not going to give you his 10 out of 10s. You're going to
No,
they're going to
not yet.
sprinkle in. They're going to sprinkle in, and we'll dedicate a show to this, especially if the Oscars happen, right?
Right, right. Anyway. Sorry, we gotta compare our scores now of Gladiator 1 to Gladiator 2.
Oh gosh. All right. All right. So 9 out of 10. Dang it. Now
You'd
that
give,
no, no, no. That's what Gladiator, the first Gladiator get between XYZ.
uh-huh.
Okay, so for Gladiator 2, Denzel loved this performance. Denzel in robes, bisexual, just bloodthirsty, power hungry.
He was bisexual?
Yeah, if in the movie.
How did I miss that
When he
part?
was talking when they were talking about how old Lucilla was when she may or may not had Lucius or when Lucius disappeared, and he goes like I can't remember the line, but he said something like some days he prefers men over women.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I heard in interviews with Denzel that they did film a quick male on male kiss that he wanted in the film, but they just didn't put it in. So
Okay,
yeah.
I forgot that part already.
Yeah, he's well that's I've actually seen Gladiator 2. See, I'm trying to count 7 times since it came out on stream.
7 times.
I just watch it. I love it. Anyways,
7 times. In the span of less than a year. The
since
last time
it came
the
out on
last
December 24th.
No, it didn't. It came out in
No, on
November.
stream. On stream is when
On
I
stream.
so I since it came out on
It
stream.
is January 19th. That is less than a month, and you watched that movie 7 times. Last time I did something like that was summer vacation, and I was 12.
And you were watching a Disney movie over and over again.
No, I was watching something like The Sandlot or A Knight's Tale, but let's not get into that. So how would you rate the movie?
You're this is giving me a panic attack because now I can't make it higher than the first Gladiator. But I
Well,
do
it's a 10 out of 10. You could give it a 10 out of 10.
no, no, because well, I guess if I give it a 10 out of 10, if I play the game of averages, you're probably
No,
gonna say it's
no,
a 4 out of
don't
10.
start. You're already assuming what I'm going to say. So
No,
just say what you would give it.
I could see it in
Say,
your face.
be honest.
Okay, all right.
It's not about my score,
All
it's
right, all
about
right,
your
all right.
score.
Hey, relax. 8 out of 10. It's
Really,
up. It's with
that
it's.
low? That low?
Oh, see now you're. Oh, or do we want to just dedicate the rest of this episode for me figuring out a score?
We're just playing with numbers. You okay, so that's two whole
No,
scores
no, no.
lower.
Okay, wait. I went 10 for Gladiator. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I just don't think it's a 9.
Okay.
8 out of 10 is a solid score for me, above average,
Okay.
a B.
I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, wow. Dude, this is sick.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I,
4?
yeah, actually. I was worried about nothing.
What I gave the first one an 8. I can't just go from 8 to 0. You know why
Hmm.
I bumped up my score for
Okay, go for it.
Gladiator
Go for
to
it.
an 8 is
Go for it.
because there is no way Gladiator 2 is as good or better than Gladiator 1. Therefore, I had to bump up my Gladiator 1 score to keep the Gladiator 2 out of 7.
Okay.
So,
I respect it. You know what? Cool. I, Gladiator still gets to be a 9 in our scoring book,
and
and
Gladiator 2
Gladiator
is
2
a
is 7, 8, 7.5.
7.5.
All right, I'll take that. That's good. But the thing is, Gladiator is more than half a point better than Gladiator 2.
It is.
Let's
That's
both
true.
agree that it is a 8.5. Let's just stamp
Agree
it.
that. Wait, what?
Just make it an 8.5.
No, it's 7.5.
No, just wait. No, no,
No,
no, no, no.
no.
For the first Gladiator.
First Gladiator isn't it a 9? It's a 9.
Oh, 9. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. I just keep thinking about your 8 that you gave the first Gladiator. It still breaks my heart, but it's okay. I'm gonna
8
walk
is
away.
good.
I'm walking
8 is
away. I'm
really
walking
good.
away with the 9. I'll take it. Especially with
8 is,
Jordo, who is the biggest snob of movies. I'm gonna walk away with the 9 happily.
if I give it an 8 and above, that means it's actually a good movie.
Okay. All
That's
right. All right.
that is the threshold for Metacritic. Having an average score of 80 and above on Metacritic means it's a must-see movie.
You know
Did you know
what?
that?
You
Did you
know.
know that?
Oh, I did know that. I did know that. You know what'd be funny is if we try to do a challenge where we have to try to find the 5 and 6s.
No, let's not play the numbers game. Let's move on. You liked Gladiator 2, right?
Okay, I
You
did. I
said
did.
that you said that one of your favorite performances was Mr. Training Day,
Yes.
Denzel.
He had the power. He was all
Yeah.
about power. I know I loved it. His role was so interesting because he had you going along as if he was kind of on the like protagonist side of things, but then you realize that he actually was a villain the whole time and just plotting to
Hmm.
take over Rome because he was the slave to Marcus Aurelius, and this was his
Yeah,
time,
that's true.
self-made emperor. I just
That
thought
is
that was pretty
true.
cool, and I never thought in a million years like one of the final battles in the movie would be between Denzel and you know Lucius.
Yeah, played by Paul Mescal.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. See, I liked it at first, but it just kind of felt a little corny and it didn't have the same. I think the fact that it was a sequel made it feel a bit more inauthentic. Um,
Yeah, I could
you know
I could
who
see
we're
that.
not talking about right now? Pedro Pascal.
Ooh,
His character was good.
his character was
Like
really good. His
I hated him at the start,
Yeah,
but then you learn that he's trying to overthrow the emperors,
yeah,
and then it's just like, okay, he's not the bad guy. Because in the trailers, you're like, oh, they're fighting.
yeah,
Like he's the bad guy, he's the main bad guy, but it's the exact opposite, right?
yeah.
Denzel's character is the villain. He doesn't want to kill Lucius, so he
Exactly.
sacrifices himself.
Do we have to say like spoiler warning or something when we talk about this?
We should have. We totally should have.
Sorry to those. Yeah, but we'll do better next time. And if you haven't seen Gladiator 2 by now, you're not going to watch it. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
but anyways, my hope, because I saw that he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Golden Globes for that role.
Yeah.
He did not win. So
No.
if you don't win a Golden Globe, you're probably less likely to win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
I'm sorry.
But
What? Yes.
I mean, but like I think, especially if Denzel's talking about this being his last role, the Gladiator 2 role, I would think it'd be a great way to like send him off with the Best Supporting Actor.
Is it really going to be his last role? I mean, he's still got stuff in him.
Well, he's old though. He's so old.
So Christopher Plummer acted until he
I
died.
know, but I
That
don't know.
man was ancient.
I know. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Denzel is 70 though. That's pretty old.
Oh, he doesn't look 70.
How did he act in that role as a 70-year-old man who could fight with a sword? That's actually crazy.
No, that's crazy. Okay.
That is actually crazy. And he was the equalizer like 2 years ago.
Okay. According
That
to,
man was 68 as the equalizer.
oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. According to Yahoo Entertainment, while promoting his latest film Gladiator 2 on Australia's Today Show, the then 69-year-old actor shared that one of his final roles will be one director Ryan Coogler is devising for Black Panther 3. I don't know how many more films I'm going to make, probably not that many, he explained. Hmm, interesting.
See that is how you close it out. Denzel needs to be in Black Panther 3. That would be a perfect way to close it out.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. No, no, that's sick. No, no, I'm excited. I actually, I enjoy his acting enough that I'm okay if he doesn't retire. But the fact that he was in his 60s during Equalizer, what? That he was such a badass.
Right. I haven't seen the movie, but I
No, no,
know
he's
the
he's
premise.
fantastic.
I know the
He,
premise.
no, he's just an ex-assassin, and then he just gets back at some
Yeah.
people that did him dirty. And here's the best part of it, and it's not a spoiler, but he just has this habit of timing, turning the little like spinny thing on his watch so he can set a timer, and then he does everything within that time. Like he'll set it for like a minute, and there'll be 10
Hmm.
dudes in the room, and the thing will start ticking, and then once that timer is up, all 10 dudes are dead.
Hmm. Wow.
I mean, it's just pretty cool. Very Jason Statham.
Could be Jason Bourne too.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right. So you really like Denzel's performance. Let's go through, since you're talking about award season, let's go through what we think actually deserved it of the movies we've seen
Okay.
this past year. So I mentioned earlier in the show Ariana Grande absolutely nailed it. Cynthia Erivo does a good job, but I couldn't not think about Ariana Grande at the end of it though. Like her pipes, man, she took it to a note that a small percentage of people in the world can hit. Like her range was crazy. Oh my goodness. So that's up there for me.
Yeah, and that was also a dream role for Ariana Grande.
Hmm.
I saw footage of her as a middle schooler doing those songs.
Right? Right. Yeah. She as a kid before she went on Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
she was like a Broadway child actor.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. All right. You said one, I said one. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm just scrolling through here, seeing if there's something I liked. So they viewed Jonathan Bailey as as a supporting actor from Wicked.
Yes, 100%. He's supporting. He's not a lead.
Yeah.
Have you even seen the musical Wicked?
No, but I have seen
Oh my gosh. Stop right
I
there.
have seen
You don't
Broadway
even
reviews of
know.
the songs.
You
I
don't
seen I've
understand.
seen Idina Menzel sing the
Wait, reviews
songs.
of the songs? You haven't listened to the songs?
No, no, no. When they do like Broadway reviews.
Have you listened to the soundtrack?
No.
Oh my, no way. You're missing out. You are missing
Okay,
out.
okay. I
Oh
will
my
see it.
gosh. I did. Oh, Defying Gravity will blow you away.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that song. I mean, I know that song. It goes like, oh, that part.
is that the only part you know?
Yeah,
You haven't even heard Idina Menzel sing that song?
I did. I have.
Okay. Okay. So you have listened to the music.
Yeah, I've
So
seen
you
her.
lied.
No, no, no. I've heard the musical. I actually don't know what the
The
plot
songs are
is.
called.
I
You
just
don't know
know.
what the plot is?
Yeah,
It's basically my brother describes it as Wizard of Oz fan fiction.
hmm,
So that's all you need to know.
okay.
It's like if the Wicked Witch of the West knew Glinda in high school.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, so okay, wait. The Green Witch is the good witch.
Wait, what?
Okay, because I remember when I watched Wizard of Oz, the Green Witch, the Wicked Witch of the West,
Yes.
was really scary to me. but
Yeah,
in
she's
but she's
less
the good
scary.
witch. But she's the
She's
good
no,
witch.
she's not the good witch. She's the protagonist.
Okay.
Glinda is a character.
Okay. Well, I
She's
okay.
she's not.
All right. Okay. You need to
It's
connect.
about friendship. Glinda is friends with the Wicked Witch of the West,
Okay, so
or they become friends.
you need to explain to me
Yeah.
what like how does it relate to the original Wizard of Oz? Because that's I've seen that a million times.
All the characters are there, except for like Dorothy.
Okay. So but
Like,
you're telling me that the Green Witch is the
yes,
good witch now?
she's not the okay.
Because why is she so friendly in this movie? In Wizard of Oz,
She's
she
okay.
had
So
monkey bats, bat monkeys.
she still has those. It's basically the background story of like
Okay.
what happened before.
Uh-huh.
It's context. It's a context kind of film, and it doesn't perfectly align with The Wizard of Oz, but it aligns in a lot of ways that
Okay.
make it translate well and match up with the original story of The Wizard of Oz. It gives you a different perspective on the Wicked Witch of the West
Okay.
and why she does what she does in The Wizard of Oz,
Hmm.
or at least how she becomes known as the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay. And then what? Then she went evil?
I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Well, okay, so is Ariana Grande's witch a good witch? I heard she was a jerk.
You just watch the movie. It's too hard to explain,
Am
right? Think
are you dying?
think of high school, right? You know how sometimes the nicest people as adults were like mean girls
Okay.
in high school? That think of Glinda like that. Like she's just a popular mean girl.
Hmm.
She's
Okay.
like Regina George, but can sing and do magic.
Who's Regina George?
Have you not seen Mean Girls?
Oh, yeah. I have. Is she the one
Like
who says fetch?
no, that's Gretchen.
Oh gosh. Yeah. You're right about.
Regina George, she's the main mean girl. She's the blonde,
Oh, yes.
not
Oh
the
yeah.
dumb one.
She's the one who was in the
She's the one
Notebook,
that gets, spoiler alert, hit by a bus.
and she was in the Notebook.
Yes, Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, that's her name, right?
Yeah, the
Oh yeah.
actress.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah. Anyway, back on track.
Yeah,
So,
we went on a tangent.
Ariana Grande does a good job
Okay,
with her.
I think that's cool.
Okay,
I'm a
and
big fan of Ariana
who else?
Grande.
Who else would you nominate? So we got Ariana Grande, we got Denzel.
I would
Top
nominate
performance
Demi Moore
for what?
for her film The Substance.
Have you watched The Substance?
Yes.
Really?
No, I haven't. But
Why?
I saw that she won the Golden
Oh,
Globes for it.
you're just
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
you're not a troll. You're a bandwagon.
No,
All
no.
right. If I'm
But
gonna,
the plot, when I read the Wikipedia summary of the film,
oh my
it
gosh, you
sounds
already read
so
the
amazing.
summary?
It sounds
Oh
amazing.
my God.
The
Oh
amount of
my
acting
gosh.
chops you needed for that, and just so it's a complicated plot, but it's
Yes, it
kind of
is.
interesting. It's very interesting.
I can't wait to rent it. I'm gonna
Hey,
watch it when we're done.
can you for the audience, can you just read the synopsis of that
No.
film without with it's no spoilers, just so they
Okay,
know
no
what they're done.
spoilers.
Yeah, because
The
I
substance.
even it interested me. Maybe
Okay.
so just
So
synopsis.
it's about a character called Elizabeth Sparkle, played by Demi Moore,
Yeah.
renowned for an aerobics show, faces a devastating blow on her 50th birthday as her boss fires her. Amid her distress, a laboratory offers her a substance, get it? The substance,
Yep.
which promises to transform her into an enhanced version of herself. Um,
So
that
she got
enhanced,
fired for being old.
yes.
Yeah,
And now she gets a drug that turns her into Margaret Qualley.
which is a
Uh,
hotter version of herself. Younger version, right?
theoretically, um, they're both quite attractive. but one's younger.
Yeah. Didn't Demi win a Best Actress for G.I. Jane? I can't remember.
Did she? I don't think
No.
she's won any awards.
Oh, I think that's probably why this is such a big deal for her.
let me look up awards and nominations. Um,
Yeah, I'm looking up. Oh, nominated. What? She won the Razzie Award for Worst Actress for her role in G.I. Jane.
yeah, maybe it's famous for that reason.
What?
That kind of sucks.
What? But everyone loved that movie.
I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on. Okay, so you're moving along because we got to move along now. So you
Okay.
would
Well,
nominate
I don't
Demi
see the
Moore.
rockets on your screen, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do that more often.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see.
I did like her in the film Margin Call. That was one of my favorite films. This was back in 2011.
Hey, let me make my nomination. I know I'm
Oh,
not showing
yeah.
rockets, but like,
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
can we talk about the year that Zendaya's had? Like her role as Chani in Dune 2 and then in
Oh, yeah, for
Challengers.
sure. Oh, yeah. Top tier.
Like her in Challengers, like, oh, have you seen Challengers?
Okay. So tell me about Challengers. I saw her in Dune Part 2, but what's Challengers about?
It's basically about three tennis players
Oh,
and
oh, okay. I saw the trailer for that.
right, and it's all about how tennis is a metaphor for relationships.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that. Isn't that on the streams?
It's Amazon.
Yeah, that's where it
Your
was. That's where I saw
background,
it.
you know, MGM.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Amazon owns MGM, by the way. Um,
okay.
so you can watch it right now if
Awesome.
you have Prime.
Okay.
But yeah,
Um,
and oh, what the two actors like Josh O'Connor and the guy from West Side Story. What's his name? Why am I forgetting names on the
I
show?
know
I
challengers.
normally don't. Um,
It
Mike
is
Feist. Mike
Mike
Feist.
Feist, Josh O'Connor.
Yeah, I remember Josh O'Connor because of the O'Connor part. Sticks in my brain.
All right, it's at 88% on critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Notice the Metacritic though. That's more important in my opinion.
Hmm.
Wait,
What awards has it?
67% like this movie on Google. Only 60%. Only 67%.
Oh, and I'm a big fan of whenever Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do a soundtrack together. They won it for that film.
Yes, at the Golden Globes.
Yeah, for best
It was a
original
shock.
score. Well, and they also did the Facebook movie. What's it called?
Trent Reznor, really?
The Social Network. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that film
Oh,
was bomb.
yeah. I didn't realize that. Oh man, he did it for Seven, Social Network, Soul, Gone Girl, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, Jordo, I don't want to cut you off, but we're approaching the end of the show. Do we want to do some like wrap up talk or end the show
Yeah.
on a like tie a bow around this first ever episode? I know we sound like noobs right now. We promise to get better, but this is just
Yeah.
such a fun experience.
Well, let's wrap it up. Since we're talking about best acting. What are your thoughts about the Oscars?
Well, did you hear that because of the fire, that they might cancel the Oscars this year?
Really?
So what does that mean? You think it probably just means the ceremony, right?
Oh, hold on. Let me look this up. I mean, I see Stephen King wants the Oscars to be canceled.
Yeah, I saw that on X.
Hmm. I don't
But it
know.
would make sense. Like we don't want to see all these people, I don't know, like just dressed up all nice and
I
people lost their
mean,
homes and everything.
it's in March. You don't think the fires are gonna die down and everyone's gonna be ready in time by March?
Well, they're not going to be moved into their houses. There's no-
Well, I mean, what do you think it's gonna turn into? Like a bunch of rich people complaining about, not complaining,
Yeah.
but being remorseful, like all the homes are burned down.
Or maybe they can tie a charity to the presentation of the Oscars where
Because
people can donate.
I know the everyday person doesn't feel sorry for rich people, but I think it's a big warning shot to the world when even rich people couldn't protect their homes.
Hmm.
To me, that's what it tells me, that this
Yeah.
fire is just some of the worst stuff we've ever seen.
No, no, for sure, for sure. But
Like,
I hope it doesn't get canceled, and I think maybe they need to talk to their PR pros and figure out a way to make it a fundraiser to help
yeah,
those in need. And maybe one of the awards could be a fan vote award, and you would have to donate money to be able to vote.
that would be
And then
interesting.
and that would
Yeah.
be my only way for Gladiator 2 to win Best Picture.
Oh, stop it. It doesn't have more fans than Wicked. Hate to burst your bubble.
I know. Hey, did you on
Actually,
SNL?
actually, Dune 2 should win that, I
Hmm.
think. At least when I look on Letterboxd, of the movies that came out last year, Dune 2 has one of the highest, if not the highest, average scores
Well,
of.
something you need to watch, and I don't know if we'll ever get to watch it on stream or on the podcast, is the SNL episode where they did the Gladiator 2 musical.
Oh, I saw that. That
When that's
was
so funny, and then it ended with the wicked note.
yeah.
I laughed so
But
hard.
hey, let's rocket ship.
Oh wait, where?
So
Yeah, I see those rocket ships. Okay, well, hey,
I just wanna say, you know, whenever you listen to this podcast, there's still going to be a lot of relief that needs to be done to salvage the damage done by these fires in the Palisades. If you can donate to just any charity you know of or can think of to any cause, um, we encourage it. Um, please lend a hand, be a human being. There are things out there in this world that are more important than talking about pop culture and movies. And we just want to encourage you to take some time and reflect on how you can make a difference.
beautiful. And on that note, peace.
Out of service, I feel nervous. How do I live day by day? Never risk it, that's why I quit. Now it's too late for a risk.